Good day, everybody. Welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online, the public test server. We're still on patch 5.1.1, but I wanted to show the new feature that they will bring to the Crown Store, the skill lines. They did decide to add it to this patch, and so I can show that to you right now, and we can just have a little bit of a I guess a few thoughts about it. So, I am on my new necromancer. She is, she's level 36. So, she doesn't quite have, she's not really gotten much, achieved on her, on any of her guilds. She's, you know, gotten to certain levels, but not, of course, not everything. So she doesn't have access to a lot of these passives now with the Dark Brotherhood. I like Shadowy Supplier and Shadow Rider. That helps you get through the mobs. This one gives you some free stuff like stealth potions and stealth and speed and all that kind of stuff. Fighters Guild. You get some good passives for your fighting when you're fighting Daedra and Undead, which, by the way, I'll point out also, I believe, applies to players who are vampires and werewolves in PvP. So just pointing this out because when we're talking about purchasing skill lines and are they buy to play, this is kind of something that other people have been coming up with on the forums and such, that at level 36 I do not have these developed. I do of course have several champions who have completed just about everything, so I do have at least one character with most things maxed out except for Undaunted. I think I got to where I could have all of these passives on Undaunted, and then I stopped on that character, so I have like a character that's at 9, but I got what I wanted, so I didn't want to do repeatable stuff like that anymore. So there we are on an alt. I have 3 or 4 fully played since 2013 and 14 champions. So I've already done all the grind several times over for each one of those characters on the at least the main guilds, the Mages, Fighters Guild, and Alliance. So now we go to the Crown Store, and up here under upgrades, where I showed you last time, where we had skill lines before, we just used to have the vampire bite or the werewolf bite. So actually providing some access to skill lines in the Crown Store using real life money is not exactly it's not really a foreign concept for ESO, but it is to do all of these: the Alliance War, the Dark Brotherhood, the Fighters Guild, Mages Guild, Legerdmain, Thieves Guild, and like I said, Undaunted. We stopped at level 9 because I got all my passives that I wanted, and that was it. So it's not going to take me too much. A couple more dungeons and I'll have at least one character at fully level 10. So this is the only one I cannot buy with this character. This character can have all of these skills, and let's buy one and see what we get, because what I understand is that this is all of the ability is contained within the skill line. Oh, I see. So that I had watched somebody else's video and they were saying that when you bought this it was already fully leveled and all you had to do is morph it. but this is indicating that the skill line arrives unranked, allowing you to advance and morph the skill as you see fit. So let's just buy one and see what happens, because I have not done any Alliance War with this character. So let's do it. Again, this is PTS, so it's only 1 crown on PTS. The other thing that might hinder people purchasing these is going to be the price. I know the Sky Shards, depending on the level of Sky Shards and how many Sky Shards are contained in there, like a full 16 Sky Shards, it's not exactly a small change. So when we start talking about a full entire skill line, I'm pretty sure that the cost is going to be pretty great. Probably going to spend a couple $100 if you're going to take a character like this and purchase skill lines. So like I said, you log in all of your characters who have achieved anything at all, and it unlocks them in the guild store for your alternative characters. So let's purchase the Alliance War skill line and see what I get. So assault increased to 10 and support increased to 10. I've gained the skill lines for both of them. This character's never stepped foot in Cyrodiil at all, and she's already got the achievement for the skill master. So let's look at this. Alright, so I can unlock all of these. Magicka Detonation, this is one of the ones that, the last ones that you get. Let's unlock it. Alright, so it is not true when you buy the skill line, you still have to level it. All you're doing is buying it. You've got this part fully leveled, but your skills are not fully leveled. You can add all of the passives. We still have to level the passives. That's interesting. Oh, I don't have any skill points left. Alright, so let's go to the store and cure that. Let's get one of these 1 to 16. One with 18 in Craglorn. Alright, so I got 6 skill points to spend. So, alright. Now we're back here. So I can purchase all of the passives for the PvP skill line right after purchasing it in the guild store. So the only thing that I have left to do is level any of these. Get the skill points. I still need skill points to unlock them. I still need to use them so that they can level. So there is that. The grinding isn't completely done. So just to point that out. So is it pay to win? And that is a big question. Personally, I do not think so. If the skill line had arrived after purchase with all of the skills fully leveled and all I had to do was pick a morph, that might be pay to win. But even on a level 1 character, you're still going to have to level the skills. The passives, on the other hand, are something that you can have immediately as long as you have the skill points. So that is another thing to consider. You still have to grind the skills to level and to morph. And then you have to level the morphs. You still have to grind to get the skill points to buy the passives. So the work isn't completely done for you for the price of $19.95. It's still, you still have to do a bit of work on the skill line. So that is why I'm thinking it is more convenience, especially for someone like me. I have several alternate characters, which I get to about 35, 45, and then I get very tired of the idea of having to go through everything all over again with each one. Some of the skills that they are selling are the grindy ones. So there are some really good quests for these. All of these guilds have some very interesting quests. Also, I'm noting that I do not see Sijic in here. That might still happen, but most of these, they're like Ledgermain is, you've got a nice little, you go through a nice quest, and then you have to run around and do a lot of pickpocketing and heists and other stuff to continuously level this. Mages Guild, Fighters Guild have really great quests to go with them, and I always enjoy doing them over again. And that's an easy way to. But the Mages Guild, you have to read every single Mages Guild associated lore book in order to level it. So you spend a lot of time running around looking for books. That could be tedious on each character. She still doesn't know. If I buy this, does that mean she's found all the books? I don't know. So we've got Mages Guild increased to 10. But she does not have, she's not going to have all the books learned. So there's that. You still have to find all the books. So it kind of cheapens a little bit, especially for the Mages Guild, where you level Mages Guild by completing the quest line and then finding all the lore books in the land. So I don't know, but if you have all those lore books on one character, do you have to have them all on each and every other character? So that's the other side of that coin. So I would like to hear some ideas from you guys, if you think it's pay to win, or if it makes you angry if it's coming to the store or not. Personally, I don't mind. I will be very picky about which ones I purchase, but I will probably purchase ones for the skill lines that I did not like leveling the most. So that's pretty much it. This little scamp with the backpack, I'm just going to show him off real quick. He is an achievement pet from, turn off the UI, from one of the new dungeons. So he's just like the other Venkin pet, but he's got a backpack. He doesn't carry it for you, but you know, it's something new. And let's see. So we have, let's go back to the my achievements right here. So we've got the Scale Breaker. It's one of these guys, and it's going to be a veteran. So alright, so that's in the Moongrave Fane Challenger. Complete Conqueror, Drunk on Power, Escape the Grave, Blood Rush. So this is basically all of the achievements. And you will get the non-combat pet Undaunted Porter Scamp. So that's what this guy is. I just wanted to show him because I didn't know that I had him in my inventory last time I did a video for this patch. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to any discussions about whether you think the skill line is going to be pay to win, or is it just a very expensive convenience. And knowing ZOS and their pricing schematics, it's probably going to be more of the expensive, and I don't think that a level 1 alternate character who comes in and purchases all the skill lines is going to have that much more of an advantage. I mean, sure, you can buy more skill lines by buying all the sky shard, or not skill points, by buying all the sky shards, but it's not all of your skill points. You still have to go through quests to get skill points. You still have to complete at least a normal mode dungeons to get the skill point from doing the quest for that. You still have to do public dungeons and public dungeon group events to get a skill line from that. So you're not getting everything for free. You're still going to have to work for a lot of it, for most of it. And then once you get to level 50 and you already have champion characters, this has been in the game for a very, very long time, you're automatically have got a champion, another champion character. So they are trying to make it easier for people to have alternate characters. And for someone like me, the new classes, the Warden and the Necromancer, of course I'm going to want to make a new character. They still may not ever be my most favorite character, but I still want to try them out because why not? It's something new. And, you know, I gained the ability to have them by purchasing a chapter, which included a new class. So, do I need to do all of everything with each single one of those new characters just to be able to play with them? A lot of it is still pretty fun, especially the quests, but the rest of it, I don't know. I don't know about that. So we'll see. We'll see what everybody thinks, and especially when it goes live, if it goes live, we'll see how much it's going to cost, and that will probably be the cinch pin or whatever. That's where we're going to get a definite rift, I think, between the player base, between those who have money and those who don't, those who are willing to spend that money on a game. So, you know, slightly, I don't know. It's probably PvP that people are most worried about, and but still, you have to level those skills. You will have the passives if you have the skill points. So, you know, we'll see. Anyway, take care, everybody, and have a good day. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Oma Games. If you would like to see my live streams, please go to twitch.tv and follow Miss Oma. Take care, everybody, and I will see you next time.